This video is long overdue. So I've been trying to grind down my independent 109s down to the axle. It's been taking a lot longer than I've thought. I've also not really been skating this board as much. This is the Searat double bubble right here. So it's a symmetrical bubble like football shape, and it does fit the 109s perfectly. Don't get me wrong, for a little board, this thing is super functional. Having a fuller nose and tail will just make it easier to do nose slide, tail slide tricks and crooked grind tricks. So hopefully then the trucks will just get used a little bit more. Also, I have a tail devil on this board and I actually can't get the screws off. They've kind of like gotten melted and like scratched in there. So instead of ripping this thing off, I'm just gonna switch out the board. And that leads me into this board right here. Dom at Searat made this board like years ago. So he writes the specs on his boards, and this board's actually from 2022. And this is a 7-inch by 32.5 and a 14-inch wheelbase. So it's pretty much just like a Grom board, I guess, just for like a kid. It says double up on here, so I'm assuming it's like the bigger double bubble, if that makes sense. And the nose is actually a little bit bigger, so that's awesome. I brought my tape measure to measure everything out, but I guess I don't even need to. Let's set this bad boy up. I have such mix match hardware in here. I have like Allen and Phillips. Okay, I'm gonna take these trucks off and then we'll get to the board. So these are the 109s. This is the front truck right here. So it's really only like a 7-inch axle. So that's a 169 and that's a 109, just to put it in like comparison and perspective right there. It's a pretty big difference. To mention, these do have inverted kingpins. When these things come stock, they have a pretty like decent sized kingpin, so I felt like the inverted actually helps a lot. So that's the front truck. That's what it's looking like. This is what the back truck is currently looking like. It's actually looking pretty good though. Like it's got some decent grind marks. And so I'll get into it later, but we are going to put different wheels on here. Since these guys are kind of chubby, I don't get like full maximum grindage right there, so We'll talk about the other wheels later. But yeah, anyways, let's grip the other board up right now. And do like the ripped up grip like this. Didn't even realize this, but some grip you can just rip it really easy. So like Jessup, this curb dog grip, I'm sure Mob rips pretty easy. But when I mean like it rips easy, I mean like it's crazy. You just like, you know? So I just did a little line there. We'll do some random rips like that. I'll kind of keep it like somewhat organized. Oh, that's gonna be a cool rip. But like literally just like ripping it to shreds. There's no plan. I'm just kind of ripping away, but I'm kind of keeping my sheets over here. We'll see how this comes out right now. It's always fun doing this because like I swear you don't really know how it's gonna turn out in the end. Kind of a little mystery. But it's definitely a fun way to grip your board, especially because it's just going to be like a random board that I'm not going to always skate, you know? But I guess I'm going to be skating it for a little bit, but I guess I can always re-grip it if I don't like it. This is probably the most custom grip like I've done in a long time, if that makes sense. Is this even custom grip? It's like quick custom grip. I'm just going to rip that off. I'm like kind of regretting this right now, but I know I need to trust the process. Well, this is kind of turning out, yeah, cooler than I thought, I guess. So that's kind of the pattern we got right there. I don't even have a razor blade over here. Oh my god. I didn't really want to like file it, but I will. I kind of like cutting grip tape like this. It's like in sections. It kind of makes it easier, I feel. I could be wrong, but I think it's easier. Alright, so there we go, we just got it done. And it's funny, like whenever I grip a board, I'm pretty sure I tell this story every single time. But when I worked at CCS, I swear the manager there said that you had to be able to set up a board in like 7 minutes. It was kind of crazy. But yeah, anyways, I can't wait to ride this thing. Well, kind of looks like a little mountain peak right there or something cool. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Searat, these are handmade skateboards. He also has like shop skateboards as well. I'll make sure to leave his website in the description so you guys can check out all of his other crazy cool boards that he makes. And now let's get to the trucks actually. Let's put the trucks on. I think that makes the most sense right now. I can already see a little hole right there, so that works. I need to get like a little poking tool for this. I hate finding the grip tape on the other side. So annoying. Speaking of doing this, I'm not going to film me putting the trucks on because I feel like that's always a waste of time. And like, I don't really like talking during that either because, you know, your boy has to really concentrate. It's kind of loud too, I guess. Yo, it looks like a freaking handboard or something right now. It's so funny. I found this indie sticker. I felt like we should throw it on. Thanks for the trucks, Rhino. Okay, gonna throw the rails on next, I think, and then we'll put the wheels on. Okay, and so yeah, we're just gonna be using the, what are these? Like the Santa Cruz, like, hollow rails or whatever they are. Is that an inch right there? Okay. Yeah, that's an inch right there too. So I should just do exactly on those little pieces. Okay, easy enough. Oh, I'm usually so bad at putting rails in straight, but it's gonna have to trust my instincts today. But oh yeah, see they're like hollow rails in here. I try to explain that to people. And it does say the outside with an arrow that way, so I do assume they go this way. Oh, I feel like I probably shouldn't do this on this table actually. Okay, we got the rails on right now. It looks pretty chill. And now we're gonna move on to the tires. And another reason why I'm gonna take these wheels off is these ones are actually pretty soft. They're like a 95 Duro, I believe. I just remember them being pretty soft and they're pretty wide. And with these trucks, I do wanna get the maximum amount of space to grind on. So having the smaller wheel on these trucks, as you can kind of see too, like it's not fully grinded to the end right here. And just look how much thinner like the Nuzzi Nugs are versus this. These are also boardy cakes. These are like the thermal balls. I believe these are like a 45 millimeter, I think. I don't really remember. But they are like, they're in the small 40s and they're like 95As. And these are 44s by 100. So we're gonna throw these on. This board's almost like a Christmas complete. It's gonna look so fresh, I feel, with the little tires too. Like some fresh little guys. Looking good. And so the harder wheel is gonna definitely just make it easier to do slide tricks and stuff, so that'll make a difference. And like, dang, look at that. Like, look how much more space I'm getting there now. It's funny, these are actually probably so worn out and smaller than that, but look at that. That's pretty chill. All right, so I'm gonna finish off switching out these tires, and then I'll get back to you guys when I'm done, I guess. All right, we got this little freshie set up. I can't wait to skate this thing. It looks so chill. The shape looks really good. And like, oh man, I can't wait to start working on these trucks. This is definitely the smallest like popsicle I think I've ever had. Yeah, I skated 7.5, but never just 7-inch. Like this thing is baby. And the bearings I was switching out were kind of crusty, so I'm hoping that they hold up. Otherwise, then I need to get some bearings. So the next time you guys see this thing, it'll be out hitting the curbs. I think I need to stand on it and just show you guys how small it really is. It's like really small. And I really hope these bearings aren't too bad. Like, that's how small it is. Damn, these trucks are so loose too. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys. And look, the trucks like just fit over that perfectly. It's like so fresh. Oh my goodness. And it's pretty small. It's only 30 inches, like I said. 30 1/4. But yeah, pretty chill.